Today's episode is going to be a little bit more on the philosophical side. Not because it's about Hungary or politics or whatever, but it's about something that I usually do. It's a pattern that I discovered that some other people do as well, but this could be counted as one of the most annoying things in the universe. Now, I'm pretty sure that there are lots of annoying things that people usually do. One of them is trying to argue about everything, even if it's not the right time to argue. That's probably a really bad thing to do. Then you've got the people who just downright refuse to do anything new. Some Hungarians are really like that. It's a common thing where you say something and they're like, no, 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 just no, no. And then you try to reason with them and you say, oh, well, yeah, but what about, can't we talk about it? And they're like, no, 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 not gonna happen. So, well, yeah. But this is something I do. Besides all the other crazy, horrible, annoying things I do, one of them is that when I start something, I always start out with something completely different than what or how it is usually done. And the reason I love doing that is because I'm new to that thing. And when I'm new to something, that's the right time. I don't know anything, let's just have a go at it, just try to bulldoze through in a very different way than how it is usually done. Because when else would I do it? Once I understand why it is done in a certain way, then I will do it and will never try to think up something that would change this whole thing, because, don't break what works. One of these things is that after like a month of doing these vlog videos, I decided that I should remove the date in front of all my videos, and I'm not sure when I'm going to do it, but pretty soon. I'm planning it today, but so far I've been working on things, so got my own problem to solve. Right, but the reason I'm doing that is because I've seen a lot of YouTube creators never bothering with numbering things and all that sort of stuff. And then I agree. That's a good way of doing stuff. But then I thought to myself, yeah, but what if I do it in a different way? And sometimes, funnily enough, it works out. Sometimes you start something and everybody who's been doing it for a while in a certain way would say like, oh well, why didn't it occur to us to do it this way? Your way is clearly much better. So that's the reason. That's the sort of subconscious thing. Unfortunately, it's highly annoying because you can't help but annoy people like that. When you want to work with people or they want to join a community, they will probably explain or give you examples of how things are done, and then you're gonna say, yeah, thanks, this all sounds lovely, and I'm gonna do it differently. And then of course everybody's like, why would you do it? I've given you the solution. But then again, I believe that this is how humanity has arrived to where it is now. There is always a new generation, a young, well, not necessarily young, but like a new generation of people, a new group of people arriving to place, and then their first thought is, we are going to figure out how to do it, disregarding the old ways. Of course it doesn't work. I mean, look at this whole internet full of social justice warrior. That's not gonna work, that's stupid. Because you can't solve things using aggression and all that. But they are necessary. They are necessary because they are the ones trying a different way. Even though that way might not be a very good and working way. Because as a Hungarian, I've never had to deal with pronouns in Hungarian. We've got one third person. That's it. It was never an issue. In German or in English, you've got all sorts of pronouns. well, three. And what these people came up with is like, okay, we want to change the way the world works. We want to acknowledge, they want to sort of integrate new things into society. So how about 72 pronouns? That's clearly not the way, but it has to run its course. That's an annoying thing to do because I know that I've annoyed people with my craziness plenty of times. So there you go, philosophy for you. And yeah, I'm gonna just remove the dates. Originally, by the way, I wanted to put the dates there so it would be easy for me to determine that I uploaded a video every day, but then it turns out that, to be honest, I regularly check things for comments. I regularly look at things, and basically it has, even it's only been a month, but it has become kind of part of my day to sit down and talk about an issue or something that is an interest of me, and so it's not necessary anymore. And also sometimes I will probably have to create multiple playlists, because there is the vlog part, which is great if you want to look at all my things in chronological order, but then of course there are plenty of things where I talk about Hungary, refugees, doctors and things like that, and it would probably be easier for people if there were no numbers in the title. That's what I think. Anyways, so thanks for watching. That's really what I wanted to talk about. So have a great day and see you later. Bye bye.